Is that because I barely ever finish game? Main channel doesn't count because most of those games are never, you know, they're still in production. But ow. Where was my save? Making new borders for the channel right now is on a major hold, and I will, because of production for the comic, so I have no idea if I'll be doing more borders. Whatever it is, opportunity, fame, and wealth growth, theater never breaks a promise. But as I grow greedy, things begin to get out of control.
再过3天，剧场就会收回你的一切，你就等着回去打零工、跑龙套吧。离开了剧场，你什么也不是。
I'm frightened by the theater, adept manipulation of people's desires and fears. It gave me a hand when I was in deep trouble, gave me a nasty bite when I was off guard. Smart and sly, it tortures me with harsh punishments when I'm utterly dependent on it. It's true that every gift from fate has a price tag attached to it. Oh, 1 second. I will be right back. Of the omnipotent bottle I've been wearing, I reach out to take it off. I'm interrupted by an urgent knocking at the door.
快开门，花姐姐，我是豆花。
Well, Hugh is mandatory, and we just put Ann on at the end. What happened? She sounds very anxious. I hurry over to open the door.
不好了，出事了，出大事了！
Beanie gasps, her head dripping with sweat. I start to panic as I see her like that. What happened? Slow down.
米娅在会议室，老板和他吵起来了。你赶紧跟我走，路上跟你说。
Mia is going after the puppy, everybody. With these words, Beanie grabs me by the arm and drags me running with her. What? Hey, what the hell happened?
是米娅，她把你拍戏出丑的花絮剪了出来，让营销号自媒体发到了网上。
What?
老板知道后就跟米娅吵起来了。快走吧，我带你过去。
I wouldn't think that'd be allowed during production. I stop running and go to social media on my phone. I see my name is top on the trends. Supporting actress and desperate one, Hugh Anon on the set. Clicking it open, I see images of me looking embarrassed and nervous, scrolling through the comments, all criticisms. She plays Hang You. Any actress can do better than her. Waiting for desperate one. An eye candy interesting. Perhaps she sleeps with Mr. Cash. Poor Richard, he must stand the hungry belly of her. She looks like she has backdoor connections, I bet. I'm stunned. When I was upset about the theater's punishment, Mia had stricken first. Beanie pulls my sleeve.
你还是先别看了，我们快点去片场找他们。
After Beanie and I rush all the way there, all the people there turn to fix their eyes on us. Hello, everyone. Mia and Jamil stand together while Richard and Cameron stand opposite in a tense atmosphere.
你总算来了，米娅拿你的花絮给营销号到处乱发。
There's a triumphant smirk on Mia's face.
用花絮来宣传不是很正常吗？我都是为他好，才帮他打开知名度。
Bitch.
那么多花絮可以选，为什么偏偏只选他出丑的？你根本就是别有用心。
I feel like you would think any boss would have been pissed because it's middle of production.
这是他的事，你急什么？该别是被他那张脸迷住了吧，傅瑜？
Oh, are you jelly?
你
With a frown, I rack my brains trying to figure it out.
你什么你？这件事可是经过江导同意的。
Excuse me? Oh, right, he's working with you.
江导，您为什么会同意？到底怎么回事啊？
这个嘛，别着急，你们听我说啊。
Jamil puts on a smile, trying to play the peacemaker. I won't be fooled by his feigning face, by his benign face.
小华呢，之前也没什么作品，我一直想找个机会让观众认识一下他。再者说，这也是一种营销手段。现在花絮里看着是笨笨的，到时候成片一出，网友肯定会被惊艳到的。
Bullshit.
这可是白送的2波热度啊，还能顺便炒一个努力人设。小华，你应该感谢米娅才对啊。
Bullshit. I'm almost amused by his excuse. I'm almost amused by his excuse. With public opinion growing hostile to me so fast, he will soon ask the boss to fire me. I know exactly what he might say by then. She's a bad influence on the TV production. Of course, if everything goes as expected, he will lose nothing. What a wily old fox. Anyway, you should at least ask for my permission before posting my bloopers, right? And Cameron starts to talk too.
江导，他没有粉丝帮着维护，这对他来说是很不利的。而且他现在的演技跟暂停拍摄前也不可同日而语。我建议及时撤掉那些视频。
Yes, it is. Jamil hesitates, debating whether to refuse Cameron, as he is famous and influential. Worried that Jamil might agree, Mia pulls a flash drive out of her purse to distract them.
说到视频，我这里还留着他的黑历史，交给媒体之前，先给大家开开眼。
Wow, she's not even hiding it anymore. What dirty laundry, except for bad acting skills. Wait, she even collects such things? Mia is about to open the flash drive on a laptop. Richard comes at her before I can react.
给我拿来！
It's turning into a physical fight. Cameron steps forward to stop Richard, but is punched. Oh, poor Cameron. Cameron covers his forehead with his hand and stumbles a few steps.
裴老师，对不起，对不起。
Are you all right, Mr. Cameron? I try to help him. He rejects with a wave of his hand and grimaces in pain as he sits. Richard lowers his head, looking like an upset and guilty big dog.
裴老师，我不是故意的。没事。
Jamil and Mia also panic, hurrying out to get a medical kit. The conflict suddenly ends. Alright, guys. So what should we do? Should we comfort Richard? Well, let's see what each of these will do. We want to try to get points, remember? So why don't we try apologizing? I turn to Cameron. I'm sorry, Mr. Cameron, for getting you involved and that you were hurt. I'm relieved a little to see he seems better now.
我没事。
Yes! We got it! We got some Cameron love. Look. I know you all want Richard, but we gotta bring that up a little bit more with Cameron because he's a bit more influential.
刚刚这件事，估计会有狗仔拍下来。 不用半天时间就会上热搜。
Cameron rubs his forehead.
我大概能猜到那些媒体会写什么。你从现在开始，一切小心。
It's the first time Cameron says so many words to me. Not about work, but all about me. Okay, you take care of yourself, Mr. Cameron.
Hmm.
I'm not digging for gold. I want to try to get all the guys. Yeah. Cameron nods in relief. He is the one that can probably help us more right now, because remember, we are trying to beat Mia. When no one is near, Richard leans forward to talk to me, a sheepish smile on his face.
其实，
What is it?
你看这是什么？
He holds his hand out towards me. Lying in his palm is a silver gray small object. Whoa! It's Mia's flash drive. I look at Richard in surprise. Never expected this. Good dog.
刚才趁乱拿到的，给你。
No. We shouldn't be touching that thing. Give it to somebody else. Thank you. I take it. It's not a reverse harem, it's called an Atomi game. Girls have games called Atomi games. I'm an honest and good person, so the so-called dirty laundry won't be able to destroy me. But I'm in a battle against Mia, so the less trouble, the better. Richard did me a big favor. Cameron notices and comes over.
拿到就好，以后注意点，别总被人算计。
Oh, you two planned that. I stare at him in shock. So they were just acting? They played wonderfully well. I couldn't tell they didn't tell me. Thank you, Mr. Cameron.
不谢，将计就计而已。
We leave the filming set before Jamil and Mia come back. It's late afternoon when I get back to my hotel room. The 3 days for the task are ticking away. I'm racked with anxiety at the thought. What should I do now that Mia has gained the upper hand? But I'm not capable of protecting myself, let alone strike back. I scroll through trends. My bloopers are a hot topic. The comments are overwhelming. Suddenly, a new trend catches my attention. Cameron Richard fight for love. Oh no. I hesitate before I click it open. As expected, Richard swings a punch and Cameron covers his head. Me and Jamil are cut out. I knew it would be posted online, but didn't expect it to happen so soon. I read carefully. They're all guessing and fake news about me being a bitch and a slut. Because Cameron and Richard are involved in it, the trends soon disappeared. Funny thing is, Richard and Cameron's fans were hostile to each other and are united now. Cameron T. What a shameless woman. Couldn't agree more. It's a story made up based on edited pictures. I can't believe the fans would fall for it. Frustrated, I lock my phone screen. Why not get out of the room for some fresh air? The hotel passage is empty. I stroll along it, not going anywhere particularly, and suddenly my phone vibrates. It's Jazz. I swipe to answer and Jazz's voice explodes over the phone.
喂，怎么回事啊？
What do you mean?
我都看见热搜了，你人没事吧？
Oh, I'm alright, don't worry.
我下午就想打电话给你了，当时在新闻发布会上不太方便。你现在心情怎么样？有什么不开心的，一定跟我讲，千万别憋着啊。
Yeah, don't worry, they're all fake news. I can handle it. But how? I have no idea.
那就好，看来 看你关键时刻还是有一颗大心脏呢。
You think I was weak before?
你说呢？接下来你就老老实实在自己房间待着，除了拍戏不要出门，知道吗？有些粉丝很疯狂的，什么事都能做出来。
Okay, I got it. Don't worry.
别光嘴上应付我，我干娱记的，这种事情没少听说。
Don't worry, I get it.
这还差不多。那今天就先这样，过阵子我去剧组看看你。
Yeah, goodbye.
挂了。
After hanging up, I realize that I've walked a distance from my room. Feeling dizzy. I better go back and rest. I turn to go back. When I turn around the corner from my room, I hear a shy voice behind me.
你好，请问，我可以和你说几句话吗？
No. I look back to see a petite girl wearing a bucket hat and a mask. I'm sorry, but do I know you? I stand there on my guard, waiting for her to introduce herself.
我是你的粉丝，在剧组里做后勤，你可能没见过我吧？
Oh. A fan? Since when do I have any fans? I appraise the strange girl standing in front of me.
今天发生这样的事，我很难过。当时我要是在的话，就可以帮你赶走狗仔了。
Can we give her a hug? She says with tears flooding her eyes. Hey, don't cry. That has nothing to do with you.
他们实在太坏了，怎么可以散播谣言呢？
She cries more loudly, her shoulders trembling. In a panic, I walk forward and offer her a tissue to comfort her. It might be the other girl, that's what I'm worried about. It's fine, here, a tissue for you. Oh! Oh! As swift as a snake, she grabs my arm with one hand and swings a sharp knife with another.
你这个贱女人，居然敢勾引妇孺！
Oh, it's worse than those two. I break into a cold sweat when I realize what is happening. I quickly tilt my head and barely dodge the knife swishing toward my head. Who are you? Without hesitation, the girl thrusts the knife at me again with more strength.
我要划烂你的脸！
The crazy girl shouts. I manage to wriggle free and twist her arm behind her back. I'm not weak thanks to all the part-time jobs I did. I try to snatch the knife from her hand, but she pushes the knife harder toward my face. Damn.
住手！
It's Manuel's voice.
别过来！
As the girl is distracted, I manage to free myself from her grip and stumble backwards. Hell yeah. Let's get a look at that. That is some nice art. I feel like they have two different artists doing this game. Manuel runs over and stands between me and the girl. He stands there unarmed, facing the girl who is less aggressive under his stare. Careful. The atmosphere is so intense that I swallow back the worry that chokes in my throat.
你是谁？怎么进来的？把刀放下，手举起来。
少管闲事！
The strange girl shouts. She comes at Manuel and thrusts the knife at him with all of her strength. My legs weaken as I watch the girl slashing the knife so fast. Mr. Manuel! In a heartbeat, Manuel grabs the girl's arm, snatching the knife and throwing it away. The knife falls and clatters on the floor. Somehow the girl is seized by Manuel.
搬救兵算什么本事？你们放开我！
The girl scowls and growls at me, her voice hoarse, like looking at an angry animal. Manuel twists both of her hands behind her back and looks back at me with concern.
你怎么样？有受伤吗？
Still in a state of shock, I place one hand on my chest and take a deep breath. I'm all right. Thank you so much, Mr. Manuel. I owe you my life.
后面的事我来处理，你先回房间吧。
Okay, sorry to bother you. I take his advice and walk back to my room, my mind still unsettled. The click of the heavy door closing makes me feel somewhat safe. But when I sit on the sofa holding a glass of water, my hand still trembles. What if she did cut my face with a knife? The imaginary scene becomes so vivid and real, running an autoplay in my head. Blood is pouring from my body as the knife keeps slashing through my skin to my flesh. Because skin and flesh are apparently two different things. The more I think about it, the more scared I become. No, I must drive it out of my mind. I keep drinking water, trying to calm myself down. After a while, I hear a knock at the door. Who is it?
是我，南一。
I'm easy to startle after what just happened. It's Manuel's voice, but I don't open the door until I confirm it through the peephole.
感觉好些了吗？
Yes, much better now. Manuel looks relieved.
那个女生是傅余的狂热粉丝，不知怎么混进剧组，拿到你房间号的。这件事你不用插手了，剧组那边会好好调查。不过以目前的情况来看，你不适合待在剧组里，最好出去避一避风头。
Manuel is right. I may not be so lucky next time. Should I go home?
你家大概还没有剧组安全。
Oh, right. I've run out of ideas. Is there a safe place for me to stay?
刚才我已经把情况告诉金主了，他说如果你需要的话，可以去他家住。
Dang. Are we going to accidentally beat Mia? It's true that Kash's villa is under tight security, but he and I are not so close. I don't think it's appropriate. Manuel understands my concerns.
现在是非常时期，去金主那里最有保障，毕竟闲杂人等都进不去。
Let me think. Yes, staying at Kash's place is the best option I've got. I should do whatever is best for my safety and the production of the show. If anything happens to me, they'll have to find another actress and do some reshoots. And the task. If I'm hurt and can't finish it in time, the punishment will get heavier and unaffordable. Okay, I'll go. You're kind, Mr. Manuel, for helping me out. Now I realize Manuel has helped me so much that I don't know how I could repay him. Manuel gives a light smile.
刚才就算换成别人，也会去救你的。不用觉得欠我，没有必要。
Yeah, because the face is the most important thing when you're an actor like this. That's why she's so worried. I know he says that to make me feel better, so I just nod. All right.
走吧，我送你去金主家。
Kosh is still working when we arrive. He tells us to make ourselves at home. Manuel and I sit in opposite chairs, scrolling through our phones. Me being assaulted by crazy fans is unexpected is unexpectedly on trends. There are 3 trending searches about me: awkward bloopers, hook actors, and get assaulted. What an odd way to be famous. My lips twist into a self-mocking smile as I tap the assault and read the most read article. It mentions the assault in one sentence and says nothing about how insane the girl was. The article focuses on why the fan assaulted me, drawing people's attention to the news. Cameron Richard fight for love. It doesn't defend the girl, but outsiders will think she is a nice girl acting on impulse. Nice played. I'm the victim, but portrayed as the bad guy. I scroll through the comments patiently and discover something strange. Cheer Mia. Her manager said she bullies Mia. God, does she bully Tina too? Oh, wow, that's... Oh, I love it. They don't even hide their names. Shermia comments catch my attention, and I tap on her homepage. There's Gordon's post shared by this Shermia, and they are all lies. I let out a sigh of frustration. It's getting more complicated. Mia and Tina must have paid Gordon to betray me.
怎么了？
They bribed my manager to spread things about me when I wasn't an actress. If they keep digging, they'll find out about my relationship with that man. I don't care if I'm called a slut or a bully because they're all not true. But there's one thing I don't want to face, and it's true.
你担心被拿住素人时期的把柄吗？
I shake my head. I have never done anything immoral or illegal.
那就好。可你看起来一副忧心忡忡的样子，是有什么顾虑吗？
My mind is exploding with thoughts. I quickly decide not to tell anything about that man. I'm going to try warning him and see if that goes well. To be fair, I dragged Manuel into this mess. I should warn him against the danger. Mr. Manuel, you need to be more careful.
我？
Manuel looks puzzled. They know you and Mr. Jamil are in a dispute. They may cook up something against you. I'm worried that it might ruin your reputation. I feel more worried as I speak, as if bad things are going to happen the next minute. Yes, we got it.
原来你是在担心我。明明是你的处境更糟糕一些吧？怎么还有心思为我想这么多？
Well, nothing that can be done to change my situation, but you aren't like me, so be cautious. Manuel's lips curl into a slight grin. Now I'm the one confused, wondering what makes him so happy.
你的想法让我感到有点意外。不用担心，我不会有事的。
你们在聊什么？别背着我呀。
Well, don't turn around and we won't talk behind your back. Kosh has finished his work and is sauntering over to us. My heart misses a beat at the sight of his smile.
就热搜上那点事儿，
Kosh sits on the sofa with his legs crossed, looking relaxed.
事情我都清楚了，刚才给裴爵和傅宇打了电话，等他们来了再说。
With his hand crossed behind his head, he shoots me a glance.
瞧这点小风小浪，把你吓成什么样？跟个兔子似的。
I almost got stabbed, sir. I almost got stabbed. You know, I'm gonna be a little scared rabbit for a while.
金总，今天的情况确实比较危险。
都过去了，安心在我这儿待着吧， 不会有事。
No. I rise to my feet and bow to Cash sincerely. Thank you for taking me in, Mr. Cash. Cash responds with a casual wave of his hand.
怎么没见你对南艺这么客气？
You tell me. I take my seat, forcing a smile. Cash humps, unhappy with my reaction.
收留归收留，因为这次舆论事件，无一还没开播就收到了负面评价。要不是错不在你，我真的会把你换下去。
I'm so sorry.
别这么急着道歉，我说了，错不在你。
I'm at a loss for what to say to make Cash happy when the doorbell rings. Phew, must be Richard and Cameron.
进来吧。
If it's Mia, I will scream. She's not that stupid to show up, is she? The door opens and Richard crosses the room in big strides to me, looking very worried.
你怎么样？有没有受伤？
I'm fine. Mr. Manuel happened to be there and saved me.
没事就好。
Cameron also looks worried, standing behind Richard.
出了事怎么也不说一声？
I'm sorry, Mr. Cameron. I was shocked and forgot. I touch my ear as I apologize awkwardly.
人齐了，那我们就坐下说说吧。
Richard sits next to me. Cameron and Manuel sit opposite to me, but not next to each other. Cash casts a side glance at Richard, a casual grin playing on his lips.
事情是从你这里开始的，对吧？
是。
Richard looks somewhat guilty.
抱歉，一开始的确是我太心急了。当时米娅拿着 U 盘挑衅说，她还收集了她出道前的黑历史，所以我才扑上去的。
那后来呢？
Kosh seems to have discovered something.
后来我灵机一动，给了裴老师一拳，趁乱把 U 盘给抢下来了。
哦。
Richard was quick in mind and action. Thanks to him, I have one less thing on my mind.
黑历史 ，U 盘带了吗？
Cash asked with a great interest. Can he be serious? I finger the flash drive in my pocket. No, I didn't. You dumbass. That should have been a choice. Cash looks away from me at Cameron and a sneer curling on one corner of his mouth.
哦，对了，刚才傅余说你挨了一拳，堂堂影帝怎么挨打了？
Yeah, that should have been a choice for me to pick. I would have given it to him. I wanted to see his reaction.
这可不像你啊！
What's going on? There seems to be a subtle hostility between Cash and Cameron. I'm not sure about it.
米娅从一开始就是在故意挑事，我担心傅余被利用，所以才上前去拦。至于后面配合傅余抢下 U 盘，纯属逢场作戏。
哦，原来是这样，辛苦裴影帝挨那一拳了。
Have you fully recovered, Mr. Cameron? Do you still feel any pain? Cameron shakes his head.
我是不要紧，倒是傅余，那一拳力道可以，下点功夫练练，能往武打戏的方向培养。
No wonder he's the best actor. He can connect anything to acting. Cameron is half joking, but Kosh starts to ponder about it. He shifts in his seat and touches his chin with his knuckles.
武打？
Oh no.
这事情很好解决，我可以让底下安排热搜澄清，说你们是在排练武戏。
Thank you, Mr. Kosh.
举手之劳。说来也是蹊跷，区区一个米娅，怎么突然开始兴风作浪了？
Because she's a bitch. Is that going to be a choice? Oh. I can't help touching the pendant. Only I know why Yumiya is so insane against me. But I can't tell. Jamil helped stop us from distracting public attention from the rumors. I also recall that Jamil changed the script without a good reason, so I decided to lie. Mia always disliked me, but she couldn't do all the things without help from the superior. Without saying the name, everyone here knows whom I'm referring to. Manuel finally speaks.
之前江城要改剧本，我去找他谈过，那个时候他也在。
I nod in agreement. I like the coffee just appeared.
这个人蝇营狗苟不止一天两天，我向来都是睁一只眼闭一只眼，懒得较真。至于那个米娅，想演女三号的心思全写在脸上了。
他们之间完全有互相利用的动机。
还有莫甜甜，新剧本里她的戏份增加了好多，这肯定是有原因的。她跟江导什么关系，连我都看得出来。
Things are pretty clear. Jamil had the script altered only to please his lover Tina and get something from Mia. They're plotted together to destroy me in order to achieve their respective purposes.
你们说，这个江城是当导演当飘了，还是我太给面子了？
Both.
话说回来，改剧本的事我不是不知道，我只是想看看，秋后的蚂蚱还能蹦得多久。
With that, Kosh rises and looks down at me.
你跟我来，我们单独谈谈。
Richard springs to his feet.
这不合适吧？
Richard, go play with the dog. Cameron stares at Kosh with alert eyes.
金总有什么话，在这儿说就行了。
Ooh. Okay, so 2 of the guys don't trust him now.
就是啊，我们又不会说出去，有什么好逼着人的？
Richard signals to me to refuse it. Manuel puts down the glass and clears his throat. Kosh is both annoyed and amused by their reactions.
有些话你们确实得回避一下。
I was confused, but I understand after I remember Kosh's reputation with pretty actresses. So they're afraid Kosh might threaten me with this and force me to be his mistress? Kosh shrugs and spreads his hands.
我可是在帮他，实在不行，让他自己决定吧。
All of a sudden, all eyes are fixed on me. I don't think he's a pendant holder. I think he's in charge of the theater. Because if you listen to the voice in the theater, it sounds point for point like Kosh's voice. So I think he might be connected to the theater as the person that is in charge of it. But that's just a guess. Kosh is the one who can best solve my problem, and I'm sure he does have something to tell me. Mr. Kosh must have his reasons why it has to be private talk. I better go with him. Yeah. Richard looks worried. Please respect my privacy and don't follow us.
我不是要听你的秘密，我就是。
Kosh pauses at the head of the stairs with one hand in his pocket, his pose as graceful as a model.
还来不来了？
Yes, just a minute. I reply and look back. Richard looks worried. Manuel nods with hesitation. Cameron glances solemnly at his watch. Just a private talk with Kosh. Why are they looking so upset? Is Mr. Kosh so untrustworthy? Richard nods firmly. No need to be so obvious. Relax, nothing will happen with you all being here. Are you aware of your bad reputation, Kosh? He knows. I follow Kosh to the study on the second floor. The lamp is switched on automatically and illuminating the vintage bookcase. The study is soundproof and not near the drawing room. I might not be heard if I shout. What does he want to tell me? Why is he acting so strange? I stare at his back with distrust, leaving the door open.
我也不绕弯子了，直接摊牌吧。
Kosh turns around.
我知道你是福奇的女儿。
Oh, okay. This might get more interesting then. My heart stings like hell with hidden pain. No surprise that Kosh knows, but it's been years. Why do I still feel so much pain? I stare into his eyes, biting my lower lip. I can see from his teasing face that he's a real hunter. I will be right back. I stare into his... Okay, we did that one.
怎么，怕我拿这件事要挟你？
He walks to the chair behind the desk and sits, his hands resting on the back of the chair. Well, I'm not going to deny it to you, Mr. Kosh. Yes, I'm Finley's daughter. But that has nothing to do with my current situation. I don't know why there's just a C. Did it freeze? No. I breathe a deep breath and stare bravely into his eyes. The man is a stain in my life, and I don't even want to say or hear his name.
别紧张，我确实是来帮你的。
He looks at me with amusement.
毕竟，敌人的敌人就是朋友。
Mr. Kosh, you still haven't answered my question. Why did you bring it up? Kosh smiles and sighs.
我说的还不够清楚吗？福奇的追星娱乐一直是逐月影视的头号对手。我可以帮你摆平眼下那点麻烦，而你，则将从此成为我对付福奇的筹码。
Deal. My back straightens at his words. The study is quiet that I can hear us breathing.
说白了，这就是一个交易。做出选择吧。
If I accept it, I'll be used as a business pawn. Only God knows what might happen. If I refuse, no one else can help me with my problems. He's my only hope. I lower my head and ponder. Alright guys, do you want his help or do you want to refuse it? Everything that we've seen about Finley hasn't exactly been good. Remember, he basically threw us and our mother out. So it is up to you guys. You want to accept it? Alright. If I keep this going on, Mia may actually finish her work, and it could lead to my downfall if I let that happen. We can always go back and... oh, no, we can't, because I change over switch saves. I should solve the most urgent problems and leave the rest for the future. That's right. Alright, I'll do it. But on some conditions.
比如呢？
I will do nothing immoral or illegal, and I will harm no innocent people.
成交。
To my surprise, Kosh agrees without any hesitation. He smiles, his eyes honest and sincere as I stare in surprise.
不择手段不是我的办事风格。合作愉快。
Kosh looks very happy.
对付那些小角色，我连手指头都不用动一动。
What are you going to do? He gives a smile of mystery.
你就等着看好戏吧。
This is gonna be good. I am curious. Give me a second. Which one was that? What happens if we say no? I have no intention of saying no. I just want to see if that gets his interest up. It's like an invisible slave contract. I decide to follow my heart and not bet on my life. I can't do it. Making a trade with Kosh is too dangerous. Like asking a tiger for its skin.
哦，我能听听理由吗？
Oh, we might want to go with that one. Kosh appears to be all ears, so I tell him. I don't want to be fooled by you without knowing it. Kosh is very capable to do that to anyone as he pleases. He nods, not mad at all.
福奇扔下你们母女俩不管不顾，自己回了国，一边心安理得地当着影帝，一边把追星娱乐打点得风生水起。他是名利双收了，可你的母亲呢？令堂这些年过得如何，你比我清楚。
My mouth opens and closes, but no words come out. Kosh rises from the chair and walks to me and looks down into my eyes.
你也很想做点什么吧？不光是为你母亲，也为你自己。现在，大好的机会就摆在你面前，就看你有没有胆量迈出这一步了。
I look up into Kosh's eyes, which are like green, unfathomable abysses. What a sly businessman. I'm no fool. He tries so hard to persuade me only because he thinks it's profitable. But I have to admit that I'm impressed and tempted by his words. Fine, I accept it. Yep, we're going with this one. So, yeah, he's more interested when you say no. Because it amuses him.
很好，合作愉快。
Kosh looks very happy.
对付那些小角色，我连手指头都不用动一动。
What are you going to do? He gives a smile of mystery.
你就等着看好戏吧。
Miko says hi, everybody. We walk down the stairs.
怎么样？
Mr. Kosh will help me solve it. You should go home. During the special period, anything happening between us can cause a stir online. 1 second. Sorry about that, folks. Cameron and Richard are in the storm. There may be wild guesses about their whereabouts.
那你呢？
The three instantly fix their eyes on Kosh.
我不走，我留下。
Why? You play the Emperor on the show. Now go back to your palace.
可是，
Richard's face flushes with anxiety, but he doesn't know what to say. Cameron glances around the people there and fixes his eyes on Manuel.
难道我和傅余都要拍戏？可以麻烦你留下陪他吗？
It's okay, really. I'll be fine here alone. I wave my hand to refuse.
那就我留下吧。
What we say does not matter.
好，麻烦难到了。
Richard nods in approval.
你们这是干嘛？
考虑到金总声名在外，我们做一点小小的措施。
Now I know why they're worried that Kosh may take advantage of me. When they said great reputation, they meant bad reputation, I'm afraid. Kosh laughs loudly, not irritated by Richard's joke at all.
好啊，主随客便，那就请南岛一起留下吧。
After Richard and Cameron leave, Manuel and I follow Kosh to our rooms upstairs. After showing Manuel, I love that it's just the same room, the hotel room. After showing Manuel to his room, Kosh walks me into another one.
这就是你的房间了，和剧组里是一样的，也不用担心住不惯。
Why do you have the same exact room in your house, Mr. Kosh? That's weird. Thank you, Mr. Kosh. It's a room decorated the same as my hotel room. Even the fragrance is the same. Is he some freak or what? But he owns the hotel. It's not strange to copy a hotel room. Yes, it is. Then I hear a panting sound from the doorway. I turn to see a yellow figure there. Hello, Pumpkin! Best dog. Pumpkin barks in response, but doesn't come into the room. It's so polite. Kosh's face beams every time he sees Pumpkin.
这是自然。我先走了，有什么需要尽管和我说。
Okay, thank you, Mr. Kosh. Kosh pauses and turns around to look at somewhere around my neck. I'm getting nervous because I don't have much experience being alone with males. What is it?
这吊坠很漂亮，也很衬你。
Thank you.
好好休息吧。
Oh, he knows about it. He disappears from my sight as he closes the door behind him. Phew. I finger the patterns of the pendant as I walk to the bed. Only 2 days left. I have accomplished nothing and was put in a passive position. Thankfully, Kosh has agreed to help me, which gives me hope. But there is a price on everything. When this is over, how is Cash gonna use me? What he said in the study rings in my ears.
我可以帮你摆平眼下那点麻烦，而你，则将从此成为我对付福气的筹码。
Kosh can handle Mia and the gang with only the slightest effort, but I'm betting on my life. But I've decided to do it. I sit on the bed, my feet on the fine carpet, and my hand feeling the soft silk quilt. It's only Kosh's guest room. Finley is as rich. Has he thought about his badly ill wife when he lives a luxurious life? My clench lightens on the quilt. Finley, time won't erase the past. I'll come for you and settle things between us. My mind is occupied with various thoughts, keeping me away from sleep all night. I lie in bed awake. After midnight, I check my phone for any changes to the rumors online. I scroll through the trends, nothing. I type my name, still nothing. Any articles about QAnon have disappeared online overnight, faster than I expected. Kosh has kept his promise and acted very fast. I feel relieved and slowly fall into sleep. The next morning, Kosh sends for Manuel and me to his study. We see him sitting there with his legs crossed, some pieces of cards in his hands.
昨晚睡得好吗，我的客人？
Oh, good morning, Mr. Kosh. I had a good sleep last night.
金总，找我们过来是有什么事吗？
We'll go a little longer on this and then we'll do some Pokemon fusion.
坐。
Give me 1 second. Then Kosh spreads the cards on the desk as smoothly as if sliding on ice. 1 second. Sorry about that. Somebody was being really loud outside. Manuel and I exchanged glances, both looking puzzled. What is Kosh doing? Are we here to play cards? He pinches one of the cards with his index and middle finger and turns it over for me to see. I take it in surprise. The photo is a little vague, but it's easy to recognize the intimate Jamil and Tina.
小小心意，不成敬意。
Ooh. A wry grin lifts the corners of his mouth.
墨甜甜的黑料很好找，才1个晚上，我的手下就收集到这么多。
Manuel and I flip through the photos in which the two are very intimate.
这里面有很多照片都是来自监控录像，可以说是铁证如山了。
If the photos spread, Tina will be discredited. I feel sorry for her, but she deserves it.
金总是有什么打算吗？
别着急，这还只是前奏，引蛇出洞才是最好玩的。
I nod in understanding. The photos only prove they're sluts. Kosh doesn't want to alert them before a deadly blow.
不过呢，我这里也有一个坏消息。
What is it?
关于米娅的调查遇到了一点困难。
Kosh's face grows solemn.
以我阅人无数的经验，米娅绝对真过容。她对外宣称纯天然，却骗不过我这双眼睛。可是我派了私家侦探去查，竟然一无所获。
A slight frown is on Manuel's face.
合同里明确写了，不允许乙方隐瞒整容史。米娅会不会是为了进无一剧组，刻意抹掉了那些信息？
Probably. But was she able to delete the files in the cosmetic medical system?
别说档案了，任何蛛丝马迹都没有。
Because she used the theater.
行踪之类的呢？有查过吗？
查过了，没有半点异样。这个人就像是一夜之间换了张脸似的。
She used the theater.
这很蹊跷。
Manuel supports his chin with his one hand, lost in thought. I also ponder over it, and the study falls into silence suddenly. Face changed overnight. Suddenly, an idea strikes me. The mysterious theater. The theater won't leave any evidence. That was why Kosh couldn't find a trace of it.
我已经派遣另外的人去查这件事了，需要些时间，稍安勿躁。
It'll be a waste of time. They can't find anything, however great they are at this. I'm tired. I'm going back to my room.
昨晚没休息好吗？
Kinda. I was starved. Kosh sounds kind of unhappy.
那怎么不出来找吃的？看不上我家的夜宵？
I hesitate, at a loss for what to say to that.
金总昨晚专门让佣人留了粥，包好了放在餐桌上。
Now I get it. So Kosh had thought that I might get hungry at night, but the konge is untouched. Oh, thank you, Mr. Kosh. It's my first time sleeping over. I'm still adjusting. Kosh checks his watch.
这个点，佣人应该备好早餐了。我们去吃饭吧。
Is it freezing? The game's a little wonky. Okay, so Mike should be ready in 20 minutes, so we got some time to do this. Thank you, Mr. Kosh.
哦，你们去吧，我还不饿，先回房了。
Kosh shrugs and goes downstairs with me. So you guys enjoying this game? Sitting by the table, I eat sea cucumber konge with my mind full of Mia and the theater. It's a fruitful morning, the mysteries revealed one by one.
再说了，你长着这张脸，有什么理由在这里说不公平？
Hopefully others are enjoying this, because I'm enjoying this game.
光凭这张脸，你就已经夺走了别人的公平。
I start to realize that the girl is arrogant on the outside and deeply unconfident on the inside. Just like Yasane said. Mia must have paid a very high price to get her current face. So she definitely will try her best to protect it. She'll risk everything for it. I suddenly feel sorry for Mia. Fuck that. We all started with obsession and have grown into slaves of desire.
在想什么？粥不好喝？
I don't know what konge is. I need to look this. Hold on, I'm gonna look that up. I'm actually curious. Oh, that actually looks very delightful. That looks good. I'd probably try that. Oh yes, I like it very much. When I look down, I realize that I've only eaten a little bit.
吃得这么慢，看来午饭可以省了。张妈
Kosh calls for his servant. Show. Okay, hold on. I'll go get it. I'll go get the picture that I found. It's rice porridge. Hold on. Grab a picture of it for you. Oop, wrong thing. Ah! Not what I want. That's what it looks like. Looks good. I'd try that. No. Food is energy. I can't miss any meals. The servant looks at us with a meaningful smile on her face and gets back into the kitchen. I finish the konge in large gulps. It does taste great. Thank you for the food, Mr. Kosh.
客气。
After breakfast, I go back to my room for a nap, but I feel like I've missed something. Yeah, there are a ton of different versions of it. Think harder, it seems to be very important. Lying in bed, I knock my head gently, as if that will make my brain work faster. Last time I came to Kasha's place to figure out if he was the third host. That task failed, but I've ruled out so many people, I must be close to the truth. If I work with the third host, do I have a better chance to win? Allies are allowed, right? But who's the third host? Who is ambitious and has risen high in a short time? It is Kosh, you might be right. Yusania's image comes to mind. I spring out of my bed as if I'm stricken by something. Yasania is like the moon, so I never suspected her, but her experience fits a host. I feel so excited that my heart is thumping wildly. Could it be her? If it's her, will she help me? I have to try it as soon as possible. I need to go back to the shooting site. Should I tell Manuel? I don't think sneaking away is a good idea. Manuel took me here, so I should let him know that I'm leaving. I find Manuel in the drawing room. Mr. Manuel, I'm going back to the hotel.
为什么？发生什么事情了吗？
Manuel sounds surprised. Instead of stopping me, he asked me patiently. There's a person who might be able to help me. I better go back to find her now. Manuel hesitates, as if wondering who this person is, but he doesn't ask further.
你应该知道，现在回剧组很危险。
I'll only stay there for half a day. Mr. Manuel, trust me, the evidence can only be found by me. I can't tell him about the system, so I use vague words. And I can't always rely on Mr. Kosh.
好，我知道了。
He's so, chill.
我和你一起去吧。
Manuel walks to my side, looking like a solid breeze, firm and gentle. No, Mr. Manuel, I need to do it on my own. You can't help me. Besides, I don't want you to take the risk with me.
我只是陪你去，不插手你要做的事，这样可以吗？
I want to persuade Manuel out of this, but he insists, so I just shut up.
不用担心我，而且你现在是正需要帮助的时候。
I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure about it, my eyes flickering.
走吧，我开车送你。金主正好不在家，我发信息跟他说一声。
Thank you. I accept his offer to help. We're going back to the shooting site. Next chapter, the third host. It's not her intentions to start the show business. It's not her intention to start the show business. The entrance exam results are released. She is qualified to enter her dream college to study a major she's most interested in, art history. At the same time, her family runs up a huge gambling debt. Overwhelmed by their debts, her parents turn their eyes to their beautiful daughter.
你们的意思是，不让我读大学了？
哎呀，女孩子读什么大学？多赚点钱才是正经。听说呀，拍那种片子来钱特别快。我已经把你照片交给剧组了，人家很满意。明天你就老老实实去工作赚钱。
你拿我的照片给那种剧组？不可能，我是不会去的。
不去？哎呦，哎呀，咱们家可真是养了条白眼狼啊！告诉你，这么多年供你吃供你喝，现在已经没钱给你交学费了，不混出个名堂来，上学的事儿甭想。
The girl recognizes reality and decides to earn money for college by herself. Refusing to film that kind of movie arranged by her mother, she starts playing bit roles. After all, she needs money.
哎，你可真拼啊！虽然经验不够丰富，但是肯琢磨，悟性也好。群演里很少有你这样的了。
谢谢导演。
好好干，以你的长相，迟早会出人头地的。
Day by day, even without professional training, she's made great acting skills and saved enough money for college. She feels hope, but fate plays a joke on her again.
这点苍蝇腿哪里够得上抵债呀？家里的窟窿都没填上，还想读什么大学？
Her mother tears the acceptance letter to pieces and throws them on the ground. Suddenly she wakes up. From this moment on, her family ties are broken. She's determined to leave her family and become financially independent. She runs out. The bright light comes out of nowhere and sends the girl to a new world. Am I in a dream? The girl walks to the stone gate, only to see a line of small letters engraved on it.
可以实现你的任何愿望。
Let me have a try. Thus she thinks the girl gets into the purple glow. Later, the girl shows her potential with a supporting role. In the cold conference room, she meets the person who becomes her mentor.
这位小姐，只要你愿意，追星娱乐可以把你培养成当家花旦。
The scene in front of her is the reward that the theater promised to the girl. Although she mentally prepared, she still feels incredible. Thank you. The founder of Personage, Finley, is sitting at the head of the table. He observes the girl's change of expression and gives an approving smile. The girl settles down and makes a decision that changes her life.
我愿意。
既然考虑好了，就在这份文件上签字吧。
谢谢。
The girl's career has been rocketing ever since. From a well-known newcomer to an international star and finally an anticipated best actress, she has won all kinds of acting honors. She deeply understands that her mentor's appreciation is the foundation of her achievements, and it is Mr. Finley who has given her a whole new life. The girl repays with her whole heart and helps Personage grow into a new giant of the industry. And that's where we're going to leave it. So it looks like it's definitely going to be interesting now that we know who the third host is. So what's going to happen? We'll have to find out.